Hello everyone, and welcome to, okay, apparently that exits out of the, thing, but well. But yeah, welcome to Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. This is the first game. From what I'm understanding, Rebirth is like a remake of the original. But for this series, we have somebody who's here way back when we recorded Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition.
I return. It is I, Nard. Know of RPGs, like various Zelda games, and in this series. Well, yep. Welcome to the craziness that is the Hyperdimension Neptunia franchise, where various companies are represented by cute girls, various consoles are represented by cute girls, and well, you'll see just all the craziness.
Right. So I have played through some of this game before. When I say some, I mean as in like the first, maybe a little bit of the second world kind of thing. I didn't get very far. But basically, from what I've seen, there's the four lands that they're talking about right now. Purple Heart, White Heart, Green Heart, and I don't remember what the last one is, but it's probably going to tell me here in a second.
Oh, no, she was first.
I read it.
Yeah, we've got... Okay. Yeah, you remember reversed. We've got Black Heart in Last Station. Can't imagine who that's from. White Heart, Louis, again, obvious joke there. Green Heart from Lean Box, 3 for 3, and Purple Heart and Purple Heart, which will be mainly there for the beginning of the game. So
right.
But yeah, clearly the console wars are being fought by goddesses. Well, goddesses, but
right.
I will admit, I will say this: I'm more used to the English voice actresses instead of the Japanese, so this will be a new experience for me.
Right. When I was playing through it, I did play through it with the Japanese voice acting. Honestly, usually if I'm playing a game and there's an option for the Japanese voice acting, I turn it on. I don't know, I just like Japanese. I feel like Japanese people are better at like acting. I've just had a lot of conflicts with like English voice actors, basically. So a lot of different animes. A lot of the animes I've seen that get dubbed, and you just watch like the English voice actor, and you're going, "This person just cannot do this like part properly." So.
And by the way, here we have pretty much Green Heart and White Heart, some relationships like summed up like very succinctly. Like White Heart has A-cup angst of the green because, well, as you can see by the character design, people.
Right. So there is a lot of gratuitous fan service from what I've seen.
So yeah, if you don't like fan service, then please check out other videos like Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. We hear my opinions on the various Zelda franchise.
Right. But I don't think gratuitous fan service is too big of a deal, considering that we're coming off of me uploading Galgun 2, which was literally nothing but gratuitous fan service the entire game. So I have a timer and didn't start it. Just saying.
Oops. Yeah, well.
It started now. So.
So yeah, they've been at Assembly for a while until someone else decides, oh hey, why don't you all just gang up on somebody?
Yeah. It could be the cast of change you've been searching for. I love how like none of them even question like this sudden extra voice all of a sudden.
Hey, when you've been in the middle of a little console war for who knows how long, yeah, you take the first new suggestion that they hear, even if it's from somebody weird.
Right.
Crap, I've heard this voice before. Senses are tingling. I swear I've heard these voice actors before. So if I seem to pop out for a little bit, I guess because I'm looking stuff up.
Right. I can honestly say I don't think I have. I mean, aside from the fact that I've obviously played all of the games that I've played so far in, with the Japanese voice actresses, like, I don't really know anything about, any of these voice actresses outside of the game, so.
That's all right. This is exactly why I'm here.
Yeah. Epic fight scene.
Yep. And there you go. And there goes the Sega representative.
Yep. There goes our little purple heart.
Mm-hmm.
I need to mute her whenever I do these recordings. I always forget to do that.
Okay,
And
no.
Opening.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because when you start the game, like this plays. And so I was not, when I played this the very first time, like I watched through it and everything, I was like, oh, that's an interesting opening. And I get into the game and I reach this point and it plays the whole thing again. I'm just like, wait, it's just playing that again? I was so confused. Like, did the game break?
No, this happens.
Yeah, I actually thought that it, like, had broken and had, like, restarted. I was like, wait a minute, what the heck? And then, like, it obviously continued after. I was like, oh, okay, good. We're good. So, I was like, alright, we're good. But yeah, this is a very interesting game. I'm trying to think of how to word what I'm trying to say. It's a fairly grindy game from what I've seen. Beyond the dungeons, there's not much else to the game. So there's really nothing I can, like, edit out. I can't go in and edit out all the little fights and whatnot because that's pretty much the entire game. But it's not like I've been doing any editing in that regard anyway on any of the other games that I've done, so.
And now we meet our main protagonist. Well, at least in her base form. Meet Neptune, everyone.
Yep. Neptune. Or as a later character will call her, Nep.
Yep.
because the word Neptune is too complex to say.
Oh, don't worry, people. This is just the logic this world runs on. Just roll with it.
Right?
And before you ask, yes, she does break the fourth wall as much as Deadpool. You get used to it.
Right? Yeah, she does a lot of fourth wall breaking. So.
Hmm. Hmm.
なんか踏んだ。ぐにゃっとした何これ。飲みかけのジュース？大体ジオクリって誰のって言ったよ。遅れてすみません。お待たせしました。
Ooh, different mysterious voice. This one sounds a bit more friendly.
遅れたって何？そんなに混乱しないでください。すみません。驚かせてしまいま
Let's
したね。
see.
Now, I do feel like Histor's voice here. I feel like I've heard her voice from somewhere outside of this, but
Looking that
I don't
up.
know.
Looking that up.
やっぱり私死んだんだ。てか、下界ってどこ？
Hmm.
冥界とか地獄のもっと下の方？
I don't actually watch that much like anime, so for me to like feel like I recognize the voice, I'm going either the main thing with that though is that like I also feel like a lot of voice actors sound very similar. So I don't know. It might also just be
コレクションを見られるかもしれない。
that
落
aspect.
ち着いてなんかいられるよ。ネプテューヌさんは死んでなんかいません。ただ気を失っているだけなんです。
Hello.
そうなの？
Oh, this might be a. Oh,
Hmm?
that makes sense. Why you might, why you might why you might recognize it. Recognize you being a big Pokemon fan.
確かに
Oh yeah.
天の声
Yep, like that was the voice like Histor, like the same VA for Histor, Mika Akane, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering names, but yeah, like she played Imoga in the Black and White series, and Chikorita like back during the JoJo arc.
Hmm.
時間もないので本題
I
に
don't
入ら
know.
せてもらい
Doesn't seem like I'd recognize her because she did a Pokemon voice, though. Like, if she was an actual character, that'd be one thing, but if she's just doing a voice for an actual Pokemon,
Ugh.
なんか聞き取りづらいよ。
I don't know.
Don't worry, I'm still looking stuff up.
Yeah.
お願いです。彼女をマジコンに止めてください。
Hmm. Let's see.
うるさい。やば。なんか怖い。
Oh, there we go. Well, we're soon about to meet our first real sort of party member.
Right.
やっと目を覚ましたですね。おはようございます。
I like this character.
ここ私の部屋じゃないよね。そうそれは昨日の夜のことです。ベランダで夜空を見上げていたら一筋の流れ星が落ちたです。私だったですか。なんか一気に展開を走られた気がするのは私だけ。多分です。
Hmm?
映画の八つ橋
Oh, it's just that. Well, she'll be introducing herself soon, but everybody meet Compa, the representation of Compile Heart, one of the producers for this game.
See?
八つ橋村じゃなくてネプガミ家の一族じゃないかな。
Solage?
そうでした。
Oh, hey, don't bring Excalibur into this. I'm getting like I don't want Artorias showing up in this game.
Right. I like how they censor out Soul Edge because like it's that's a copyrighted like trademarked
Yep.
thing.
一人で運んでくれたんだ。
But, so they can't actually use it, but then they want to reference it, so it's like, oh yeah, here you go, you know.
私看護学校に通っているんです。 習でも患者さんに見立てたお人形さんやクラスメートを運んだりするから慣れてるです。
Yep, she's a nurse, people.
自己紹介がまだだったですね。私は
カンパ
声優です。私は助けてくれてありがとう、カンパ。そんでもってよろしくね。よろしくです、ネプニューニュさん。ネプニューネプニューニュ
Yep.
ちょっと言いにくいよね、私の名前。自分でもそう思うもん。じゃあネプネプって呼ぶ
Nep
で
Nep.
す。
And there we go, people. This is where we got that nickname from.
Yep.
そういえば
Nep Nep.
よーく見るといろんな
Honestly, like,
です。
because Kampa calls her Nep Nep throughout the whole game, when I was playing through it, I actually forgot that her name was Neptune.
釣り傷だけってこと。
And I was calling her Nep Nep. And then, like, somebody says Neptune or something at one point. And I'm just like, wait, what?
Wait, wait, what? Oh, sorry. I'm still in the middle of looking at voice actresses, and holy crap! Oh, I guess I'll be. Guess when a certain character shows up later, I get to be making a lot of jokes.
これも治療です。はい、いや、それは分かってるんだけど、じゃあ巻くですよ。
this is gonna be fun for me. At least when. Just me, I'll warn you before I get to my jokes. But anyway,
Right.
Yes, the first of many rather risque scenes. But you know, hey, part and parcel for this series.
Right.
くらいきつくても我慢です。でも苦しい。お腹折れちゃう。ネプネプどうしたですか？気をしっかり持つです。ネプネプ
I mean, it's definitely not as bad as the fan service is in Galgun, so that's for sure.
Yep, but you know, hey, so but you know, people nowadays, am I right?
Right.
いや、あれは誰がどう見てもレベルじゃないよ。ところで、ネプネプはどうして空から降ってきて突き刺さってきたんですか？実は私も気になってさっきから思い出そうとしてるんだけど。
And Neptune doesn't remember anything.
それってもしかして
Yes, amnesia.
空想室
Don't we all just love that trope, people?
Right? As you can say, classic RPG trope. The hero has amnesia and has to figure out who they are, and
ないですけど、記憶喪失の
because of all the things that they learn on the land, by the time they get their memory back, they become a whole new person, and they're usually some major, like, godlike character.
そういえば、
So,
今日は何にも食べてないんだった。
like Robin in Fire Emblem Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ah,
haven't played that
本
game.
はないですけど、おやつのプリンならあるで
eh. It's alright.
ねえ、プリンって何？プリン
I've heard good things and bad things about Fire Emblem Awakening, so
It's very newbie friendly, but you know, if you're used to the older stuff, then you are not gonna like it.
right.
今持ってく
Also, at least a little bit of voice acting trivia for Neptune, which you know I find completely hilarious. Like I'm a big Persona fan. Of course, I'm the English over the Japanese dub, but Nep over there, yeah, apparently she like in Japanese, like her voice actress voiced probably one of the coldest, most just the strictest characters, and now she's playing a bubbly, sort of a bubbly idiot. Yeah, like give it up for range, people.
Right.
いただきます何これ口の中に入れると舌の
Gotta love
Oh,
when
boy.
you have voice actors that can do like vastly different roles, or just actors in general, really.
Also, and now we get into the other rank thing with Neptune's character, Her love of pudding.
Love of pudding.
実はそれ
And Kampa's ability to make said pudding, thus only fueling her Nep-Nep's desire for pudding.
持ってくるですね
Yep. Compa, you're gonna get addicted to that stuff.
にしても
Right.
美味しかったねコンパの手作りプリンそう言ってもらうと作った甲斐があるですところでこれからネプネプはどうするんですか
What to do now? What to do?
私が突き刺さってたところに行けば何かわかるかもって思うんです
Ah, right. Time to go back to that crater I made. Wait, what?
Also, if people are like, why are you talking over all the voices and stuff? The main reason why we're talking over the cutscenes is because half of this game is cutscenes.
Yep.
So, like, if we were to not talk over the cutscenes, we would not be talking throughout, like, the entire game.
あなたの一つ
And let's face it, with copyright nowadays is these days, we need to be talking over this stuff so we don't get claimed.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues with, like, claiming and such. I was actually just watching Nico's video.
持ってった方がいいかな
That's Nico B for anyone who isn't familiar with various YouTubers. But proceed.
But Nico, at the time of recording this, he had actually just posted a video earlier today that was talking about some issues he was having with copyright. So it was on his Hunter x Hunter series, a couple of the episodes they did on that.
ゴミ置き場で何を
So
してるんですか
Yep.
見て見てコンパ木刀見つけちゃった
Our sword weapon came out of the trash. Yeah, I've heard of worse ways to get it. I've heard of worse ways of getting our starter gear. So hey.
何に使うですか
Right.
ネプ
LARPing.
ネプも
Okay.
Every protagonist, every RPG protagonist has to have some kind of weapon.
Yep.
And of course, this character has a sword, a wooden sword, to be specific. Yay! Finally, we can get into the first, like, dungeon area.
Yep. The Virtua Forest.
For that, let's do, because there are things that we can get from talking to these people. Well, I've been sleeping for 7 hours. Or maybe these ones are just random.
Yeah, sometimes you get stuff.
Yeah.
Oh hey, player 2.
Player 2.
My favorite of the player bros.
Right? Ramen noodle factory. I have to go and see one. Okay, so sometimes, and it's probably because we're not far enough in the game, but I know that later events like that do give you stuff. So, well, let's go ahead and hop into Virtua Forest here. And I actually remember, I think this is about where we left off last time, was after this cutscene. Because it was like, yeah, we're finally in the dungeon. And then it was like, hey, let's end here, you know?
Yep.
I think we're...
Let's go a little bit longer because hey, watch times and all that.
Yeah.
いつの間にか
We are at like 20 minutes at this point, but again, this is the thing about this game, is it's going to be a lot of cutscenes.
みたいな耳と尻尾がついて
So,
If it's not cutscenes, it's grinding. If it's not grinding, it's cutscene.
yeah.
But again, that's a lot of RPGs for you. But I'm Tish.
Well, it's
Well, what's your
a place like any RPG, right?
ゲーム業界にモンスターさんなんていなかったんですじゃあさせっか
Hey, careful, you two. That lampshade is gonna hang itself, you know.
く赤ポイン
Right?
トネプネプ急にどうしたんですいやなんていうの
Let's get XP, not to be confused with EXP from a certain other video game.
気持ちは嬉し
Yeah.
戦えるんですか？
uh, oh,
直感と
Chelsea Sword would.
信じて戦えば敗北は
yep. Hey, don't worry.
ですけど、ネプネプが頑張るなら私も頑張るです。
No, Combo, what do you got to fight with?
It's a huge syringe. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
ターさんに襲われた時のためにいつも持ち歩いている護身用の注射器です。
Hammer
Hammer
space.
space.
秘密っていくらなんでも無理があるよ。
The rest of where it came from can't explain the
護
how.
身用ってのも私たちに突っ込まずにはいられないんだけど。
It is pretty cliche to have a gigantic weapon, but
Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me. If you think that's ridiculous, you ain't, like just wait until later series.
right.
I'm not just referring to this game either. I'm talking about later in the series.
Right. Alright, so here is our dungeon. This is confusing the crap out of me. I have this. Can I fix
Yes, you
that?
can.
Because this is controls. Command moves cursor up and forward, right controller. Key or button. Where is? Maybe it's in one of these other ones. They're like, oh, here it is, inverted. Standard. Line return. There you go. Yay! Now when I push right, it turns right. When I push left, it turns left. Okay. That was confusing the crap out of me.
Yep. But yeah, this is our little protagonist. Hey, cutscene again.
That's it again. Yep.
待ってました。人生初のモンスター。ねえコンパ、これを倒せばいいんだよね。はいです。一見可愛く見える
Doggos.
スライムさんですが。
Yeah, they are not slime. They are doggoos. They are legally different. Please square down too.
This is about tutorial over with. And tutorial. Trying to just skip over all this like tutorial screen. So this is our battle system, which I think is actually really cool. It's like you get free movement, but still like turn-based. And then of course you've got this square here. And the cool thing about the square, and I can't do it here because I can't line it up. But if you can line up the box so that it hits like multiple targets, you can actually attack multiple enemies. And then you have the different combos you can do. Like I can do X, and then A, and Y. And I don't think I can target both of them. I can if I do it just right there. I thought I really needed to. But yeah, there's a lot to this battle system, as I have discovered in my playthrough before, so.
いやー、こんなこともあろうかと僕と拾ってきてよかったよ。どうです？モンスターさんとの戦いは慣れましたか？ポチポチってとこかな。まだよ。
Oh boy.
あるしね。
Oh, don't worry. You'll get the hang of it. We'll both need to if we're gonna make it through this.
Right.
ゆっくり慣れていくです。だね。
And there are some really cool, like, weapons later on. Excuse me, goodness. There are some really cool weapons later on that let you, like, attack multiple enemies and stuff like that because it increases your, like, attack range. Is that how zoomed in it is? I don't think I can zoom out at all. I just don't remember it being this, like, zoomed in
私のターン。
on the enemies or on the like game screen. Maybe it's just because I've been playing a lot of other games. Okay.
I like that.
痛いです。
It's not a problem. I'm just like it just feels like very zoomed in for some reason. Whoa, hang on. I had it there for a split second. I had two enemies. I'm trying to get that back, but doesn't look like I can. It's like, there we go. You have to like really, like you have to actually like really line it up sometimes, not all the time. Okay, I can use that to zoom out, at least in battles anyway. So, and the enemies have like a guard gauge where they take less damage, but then like you have an attack that lets you lower, crap, your opponent's guard gauge. So, thus allowing you to deal more damage if you can get that guard gauge down. That's the little blue gauge up there at the top.
Yep. Break attacks, very good. Like very good for getting through that pesky guard gauge.
Yeah. It really is. Very handy.
You may might want to heal up.
Yep.
So yeah, skill time.
Skill time.
You're already targeting yourself.
Yeah. I was just... I'm actually not sure what I was trying to do there. Hard break. I actually need to heal again. Because I didn't heal for a while there, so now I got real low on hit points. So, that's cross combo.
Yep.
It's really good to use combos like after you've done a guard break. That's one of... Oh yeah, okay, there's a zoom out. Okay. It's the D-pad that zooms out. It was like this, I swear it was further out before. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. I think we'll do a little bit more before we end this episode off. It's fine for the first episode to be a little lengthy because you're kind of introducing the game and whatnot. So, got it. But it is a little bit of a grindy game, as we've mentioned, because there's a lot of... I mean, it really is mostly just dungeons from what I've seen. So there really is just a lot of like, wander around and fight all the enemies. But I guess in a way it's kind of reminiscent of like other RPGs like Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that, where you do a lot of running around defeating enemies and stuff. And if watching watching Nico's Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough, I'm going, wow, he cuts out a lot of each episode, but at the same time there's really a lot of just, doing nothing but fighting enemies in that game. So I never really quite realized just how much like you really did just run around and fight stuff, and then you get cutscenes for plot.
Trust me, as someone who's in the middle of his own playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3, like there's a lot of walk the dudes, walk around, whack more dudes, cutscene, then
yay, level up. Yeah, I mean, granted, I think that's a lot of RPGs, but still. But you know what? I think this is a good spot to end off at here. So we'll go ahead and end this episode here, and in the next episode, we're at like half an hour now. And the next episode we'll come back and we will do more of Virtua Forest. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist.
Leave a like, comment.
Leave a comment. Tell us what you think, and we'll see you guys next time.
Ciao.
See you later.